All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? I am Jay Hollingshed. I help athletes win more competitions and consistently get better stats. I help entrepreneurs become more productive and consistently earn more profit. That's right, I am Jay Hollingshed, your high performance mindset coach. I'm empowering minds from the locker room to the boardroom, and I'm bringing this directly in your home, in your room right now. So today is I do this every time. Hey, Randy Ormsby, you on and live, man. I appreciate it. You are on and live. Like I said, today is day 5. It is Thursday. And on Thursdays, we discuss pillar number 5, which is imagery and visualization. And this is actually episode 75 of 365. This is my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. And right now, as you can see and hear, I am at practice. We're having a late practice this evening because we have a tournament coming up this weekend out of town. And so let me get my thank yous out the way. Thank you for everybody that's watching this on repeat. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in right now, like my man Randy Ormsby, my brother AJ, he'll be tuning in a second, and my wife Lisa. They keep front row seats, so they got season passes to whatever I do. And those of you that have not seen any of my videos, this is episode 75. So episodes 1 through 74 are on my YouTube channel, Jay Hollingshed on YouTube. So with no further delay, let's get right into imagery and visualization. I got my notes written down right here. I tried to jot something down so I can give you something of quality. Now, imagery and visualization. Basically, like I say in all of my imagery and visualization videos, imagery is basically imagining. Visualization is you're casting a vision, or vision casting, as a lot of people would say, a vision of your success. And imagery is imagining your success. Tarek White, what's up, Fred? I appreciate you tuning in, bruh. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Big A5 to Tarek White. Now, my notes, imagery and visualization. If you guys are familiar with gospel music, there's a gospel duet called Mary Mary, and they have a song called Go Get It. And that song actually empowers you to follow your dreams, go get what's yours. You got to get up and go get it. And the first line of that song starts off, it's like looking through a telescope to see where you're going to be. I heard that this morning and I just fell out laughing because I was like, it's imagery and visualization. They're visualizing. They're saying, look through a telescope to see where you're going to be. You got to see your future, where you want to be. You have to visualize that. And the fact that they use a telescope, you're visualizing from a distance. You're not close to it. You're still far off. Hey, D'Angelo Michelle, Danella Hicks, thank you for watching. Both of you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you both. And they're using the scenario of a telescope to see where you're going to be. The fact that they have a telescope, it's far off. You still got a ways to go. There's a distance you have to go. But to get there, you have to visualize it. And doing that, the picture has to be clear. Something else from my notes. Looking versus seeing. We're talking about imagery and visualization. Now, to look at something, you're using your 2 physical eyes, your eyes that are in your head. They make up part of your face. There's my brother tuning in. I appreciate you. Jerry Roach, what's up, Fred? I appreciate you for tuning in. So, imagery and visualization, looking versus seeing. Looking is using these 2 eyes right here. These 2 eyes that are planted in your head. Physical eyes look at physical objects. Now, you have a mental, a spiritual eye, mental eye, third eye, however you want to say it. That's what you use to imagine with. You see with that. You look with your physical eyes and you see with your spiritual eye. Why do I say that? Let me explain the difference. Now, you can see with your eyes closed, but you can't look at something with your eyes closed. Why do you see with your eyes closed? Because after you have looked at something, you've taken a mental picture with your eyes, your physical eyes, and now that mental picture is in your head. You can close your eyes and still see what you looked at. It's like reading a book. Some people say they have photographic memory. What is a photographic memory? That's actually seeing what you looked at previously. Another example, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was on the basketball court playing his game and talking trash to his opponents. He shoots his free throws with his eyes closed. Frank D, I appreciate you, Frat, for tuning in. Betty Hopkins, thank you for watching. Vision, we're talking about visualization and imagery. And I'm talking about looking versus seeing. Now, like I said, Michael Jordan shot free throws with his eyes closed. How could he do that? Because he was seeing what he had already looked at. He had the picture in his mind, not in his eyes, but in his mind. So he was able to see what he was looking at. That's how you compare looking versus seeing. Now, here's another thing. As an athlete or as an entrepreneur, my two target audiences, a lot of times we are not successful in our goals in life because we don't see. We are looking for a goal instead of seeing a goal. We are looking for a goal. Summer Craig, thank you for tuning in. We are looking instead of seeing. Now, if you see your goal, that means you have a picture of it already in your mind and you can identify with it. But if you are looking for a goal, and if it's so far off, you can't see it. And if you're looking for it, you have nothing to look at. So there's nothing to identify with. If there's nothing to identify with as far as a successful goal, there's no clarity. You have to have clarity. Clarity comes with seeing. Clarity comes with vision. So you have to see your goals instead of look at them. If you haven't been successful in your life, in your career, in your entrepreneurial journey, or in your athletic career, because you are looking for something instead of seeing something, that's why. You're doing too much looking. That's actually the difference in walking on faith and walking on something you're looking at. Because if you walk on faith, you see it appear, and you're the only one that sees it, but you see it and you know what it looks like. The fact that you know what it looks like means that you can identify with it. So you have a clear picture in your mind of what you are walking towards, a clear picture in your mind of what you are working towards. You have a clear picture in your mind of your final destination. But if you are looking for something, you're looking for proof, you're looking for the end result or the end result of the process, and you haven't found that, but you are just walking blind, that means you are walking without faith. You don't see it. The definition of faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Things that are not seen by anybody else, but they're seen by you. This is what you are hoping for. You're hoping to get there, get to that destination. But you can't get to that destination if you can't see it. If you're looking for it, that means you still haven't seen it because you're looking for something. You can't look at your success with your own two eyes unless you've already attained it and it's a physical success that you have. But if you are on your journey, your success journey, you are trying to get to where you want to be, and you want to employ the imagery and visualization of a high performance mindset, you have to see where you want to get to. Now, those that have a problem with you know where you want to go. You're trying to get there and you have a problem getting that clarity, your vision is foggy, then you need somebody to guide you through there and get you to where you want to be. It's hard, it's frustrating for you, and it keeps you up at night. You need somebody. I can help you out with that, definitely. You can go to speaktojay.com, speaktojay.com, and let's have a strategy session. We can talk about where you want to get to and how you're going to get there. I can help you with that, definitely. A couple of more things on my notes before I go. Clarity. We talked about clarity, and clarity allows progress. Think about it. Driving down the street, if you're driving in a fog, your progress is slowed down. You can't drive in a fog. But if it's clear and you can see, then you can drive faster. You know your destination. You can see the route to the destination because you see it and you're not looking through a fog. That's the difference. Also, a vision board. By a show of hands, well, you don't have hands. If you are familiar with vision boards, if you've worked with vision boards, if you are working with one now, hit the like button or the thumbs up or the heart button. Let me know that you are familiar with the vision boards. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, a vision board is the first step of your vision becoming tangible. It's becoming real. It's becoming something you can hold in your hand. Your vision board is actually your vision on a board. It's what's in your mind, what you see or what you saw or what you are seeing. That's your vision board. It's actually pulling everything out of your mind, putting it to where you can hold it in your hand. That's the first step. Now your vision is tangible. You can hold it, you can feel it, and it's real to you. It's becoming more of an experience. And when your vision becomes more of an experience, you can get there easier. You can get there quicker. So the next time you have an imagery or visualization session, don't just hold one a day or one every other day or random. Hold it several times a day. The more you see your vision, the clearer your picture is. You have clarity, and your clarity allows progress. That's how you get to where you're going to go. Other people tuning in. What's that? Forrestine, now thank you for tuning in. Shirley Moore Borland, I appreciate you. Sandra Jones Simpson, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Now that's all that I have for today on vision, visualization, and imagery. This is day 75 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. I got to sign off pretty quick because I got to get back into the practice. But thank you so much for tuning in. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.